Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's tutorial we'll be starting from the flay part of it of this tie, because that's where we'll consume more fabric. So the first thing I'm going to do is to fold my fabric into a triangular form, and then from there I will fold over. So we are cutting a full flay. Once you fold over, you will have a square, and this folding depends on your measurements. So you see I have 4 pieces there as I'm cutting the front and the back together, and our cutting is going to start from that folded part. So this is the folded part. We are going to go ahead and take our waist measurement plus our zipper allowance. So the first thing I'm going to do is to make a rough estimate of where my measurement is going to start. That's my waist measurement including my zipper allowance divided by 4. And once I get it, I have 6 inches, so I am marking 6 inches all around, and this style is for a 8-year-old girl. So once I get my measurement, I'm not going to be cutting this out. So what I am going to be marking next is my length of my gown. So it depends on how lower you want the back one to be and how higher you want your back one to be. So but for me, I added extra 6 inches to my normal knee measurement. So if you want it to go lower, please increase your measurement. So my waist measurement, once I deduct my waist measurement, the remaining one I added extra 6 inches. So I repeated the waist measurement because I noticed that I was marking on the right side of my fabric, and then I'll go ahead and mark the length of my flay. I hope you understand this. If there's any question, please leave it in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So once I am done cutting this out, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the full flay, but we are not cutting out the waist area yet. We're going to adjust. After adjusting, then we'll cut out. So once I am done cutting this out, we are going to go ahead. This is where we are going to apply the high low style we are trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the fabric. See the way I'm dragging it up, do the same thing. So no matter how low and high you want yours to be, this is where to determine it. And for the difference from my back to my front is 6 inches, because I don't want it to be I don't want the front one to be too open or to be too high. That's why I have just 6 inches. But if you want it to be too high, just go ahead and increase it more. So we're going to go ahead and fold our flay or the fabric into a flay again, so that we can cut out our waist. So I have a difference of 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and impute my waist measurement again. Remember, we are marking with 6 inches. So I marked my 6 inches, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Once I am done cutting it out, I'm going to turn it to the other side so that I will have I will access the back side better. So I flipped it and I folded it to the other side. Once I am done with that, I'll arrange it well. Then for the back one, please make sure you're not cutting the 2 pieces. You're going to separate it. You see how I separated so I'm cutting on one piece of the fabric, of one piece of the Ankara of my fabric. Please don't cut the 2. Once you cut it open, you're going to have an open. This is going to be at the zipper side, and you will now have a long form of fabric. So we're going to go ahead and mark our bodice, and for my bodice, my half length is 13 inches, and then I'm adding 1 inch allowance for joining. And once I am done with that, I'm going to go ahead and mark half of my shoulder measurement plus ½ inch. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark my bust point, which is at 8 inches, and then I'll connect the line as well. Once I am done with it, I'm going to extend my shoulder measurement to my chest line or my bust point. Then I'm going to go ahead and mark my neckline. For my neckline, the width of it I am marking at 2.5 inches, and then for the length of it I am marking at 3 inches, and then I'll go ahead and make a curve for a round neck. Once I am done with this, I'm going to get down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. and I'll connect it to my neckline. Please, I am sorry for all the distraction from my baby today. Pardon us, and I hope you are getting the value on this, tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my bust measurements divided by 4, and then I'll also include my waist measurement divided by 4. I almost forgot that I did not add my stitching allowance, so I am adding it at 1.5 inches, and then I'll connect the lines. And once I am done with it, I'm going to go ahead and connect my armhole curve as well. And that's basically all for the front bodice. If you haven't subscribed up to this moment, please, what are you waiting for? Are you not getting value for this on this tutorial? Please go ahead and hit on the subscribe button, join the family, give me a thumbs up please, and subscribe to and share my videos to family and friends. So I went ahead to cut out the back bodice. For the neckline is 1 inch, and then my zipper allowance is also 1 inch. And I also cut out the lining. And yes, yeah, we are using a different fabric for our lining today. So you can see I am using a different fabric for my lining today. So I'm placing my lining at the front side of my fabric, and I'll go ahead to start pinning the neckline. Once I am done pinning that, I'll pin the armhole as well, and then stitch or the armhole and the neckline down, and also do the same thing for the back one. I'm stitching the armhole and the neckline as well. And this is it. After I was done, I'm going to go ahead and make notches around the neckline and also around the armhole, and I'll turn it to the right side. So this is it. I've gone ahead to iron all my pieces to lay them flat. Working with this lining is something else. So I'm going to go ahead and do front facing front for these pieces, and I'll go ahead and pin this to pin my shoulders. I am not doing invisible shoulders today. If you want tutorial on how to do the invisible shoulders, please check out my videos. You will see them, 2 different styles of doing it. So I'll stitch on my shoulders. So I'm going to go ahead and measure this my flare, the lower side of the flare, so that we can determine how long we are going to cut out for the fabric we are going to attach there, just like on the style that you saw. So I measured it, and I have 145 inches, 145 inches after I measured. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out, I think I have more than double of 1.45 inches. So that's what I have, and the length of it is 6 inches. Okay, I did not mention that I deducted 6 inches from my normal measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and insert this, and for the first one I'm going to do is stitch on my zipper allowance, and then I'll start making small pleats, very small pleats, all the way around till I get to the end. And this is my bodice. I am done stitching on my shoulder. I'll go ahead and do front facing front, and then I'll stitch the 2 seam sides. So this is the flare part. I am done. The high-low part, I am done with the gathers. If you like, you can use gather as well, but for me I am using small pleats. So the next thing I'm going to do is to arrange this piece 2 equal parts, arrange it well so that we can prepare it to attach our bodice. Once I am done arranging it well to get the center piece, I am going to go ahead and make a notch there. And this is my bodice. I am done with it. I'll also fold this into 2 and then make notch at the center of the bodice. Once I am done with that, I'll make notches again, or notch again on my high-low area, and then I'm going to open it up, and I'll do front facing front for this. And for my waist, my flare waist is more than my body, so I'm going to plait it into the body. The reason why I like putting extra inches is so that if there's any need for allowance, it's easier for me to adjust. But if you don't have any allowance in the flay, and there is a need for you to loosen up the piece or the gown, you find it difficult to do that. So once I am done, I'll go ahead and stitch it down. And you can see I am done stitching it down. We are coming to the end of the video. So for the style, it has sleeve, but not to make this tutorial longer, I'm going to put it in the description box, the link to how to cut sleeve, any sleeve. I'll put it in the description box. Please check it out. So this is our style. Don't mind the manicure is too big for it, that's why it's not really showing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed to my channel, share my videos with family and friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.